Hello, my favorite people on YouTube. Today I have lint rolled the cat hair off of my seat, put myself in front of my books, and I am here to give you another video. Do I have a treat for you? So you want to be in the know when it comes to new book releases? I think I can help. So each step I have for you today is an order of difficulty, so I'm going to make the easiest first so that we can just get the basics down. Let's get hyped about books. It's possible. Bam, bam. So the first step that you can take to being in the know about new releases is to just go to Barnes & Nobles or Books A Million and look at their new release table. However, these books are already out. They're in front of you. Yes, bookstores sometimes get their shipments in early, so they have the books a couple days before the actual publishing date, the actual release date. But I like to know about books months before they come out. How is this possible? Well, I'll tell you. Number one, I think the easiest step you can take to be in the know is subscribe to the emails of publishing companies. For example, I subscribe to, oh, I can hear the person upstairs. It's like we have a ghost. For example, I subscribe to 3 YA publishing companies, and I like to get their emails because then I'm always in the know of what books they're publishing within the coming months. First, there's Epic Reads. They're with HarperCollins. Then there's Penguin Teen at Random House. And I actually just subscribed to I Read YA because they were featured in a quarterly box, I think, that I got forever ago. I'll get to book subscription boxes in a second. I'm not sure if they're affiliated with any specific publishing company or if it's just like a group of people that want to talk about books. But hey, I'm up for that. Step 3 is probably the most fun and interactive tactic that you can take to being in the know for new book releases, and that is Goodreads giveaways. I swear I enter Goodreads giveaways every day for a living. If you don't have a Goodreads account, I'm going to have to give you some information. First, make one. Second, go to the top of the screen where it says Browse, click down to the drop-down arrow, and click Giveaways. There you can feast your eyes on ARCs, Advanced Reader Copies. These are the copies of books that are the uncorrected, not finished copy of the book. Publishing companies send these out to, well-known booktubers or other publishing companies or, people, beta readers, people that they want to read the book and give honest, free of charge feedback about the book. This ensures that the book, when it does hit shelves in bookstores in a hardcover format, already has fans, is already being talked about, or has enemies and people are saying don't buy that book and it's not going to do well. Next step I have for you is super easy. All you need is access to a computer. All you have to do for this step is find one new release book, one book that just came out or is coming out within a couple weeks or months, and search it on Amazon. Then scroll down to where it says customers who viewed this item also viewed, and there you will find a horizontal list of new books. Most likely. Sometimes there are books that are the same genre or a book that's ordered very frequently in conjunction with the book that you searched, or it's by the same author. So then click on one of those and then do the same thing and look at them and click on one of those and do the same thing. Beautiful. Another easy step you can take to being in the know about books is BookTube! Congratulations, that's where you are right now. Go to YouTube, go to the search bar, and just type in most anticipated book releases of whatever year it is or whatever season it is, and you will find people that talk about exactly what you searched. It's almost like magic, right? If you go to my channel, on the right little column where it says Fave Book Peeps, those are my favorite booktubers that I've found over the years, and I am finding more and more every day, I swear. My next step for you, while easy, also costs money. So I wrote down a list of BookBox subscriptions that I have heard of, and some of them I have subscribed to. OwlCrate is the box that I always wanted but never got. In this box, I think you get one book, and it is also filled with bookish goodies. So you get sometimes a bookmarker, a pin, a bookish mug, a tote, a candle. Like, there's so much stuff in this. It's so cool. It completely lives up to the hype. She is an OwlCrate affiliate, so she gets boxes to open and review for us viewers. Next is Illumicrate, which is the same kind of deal, but I think it's a little less known about. It has the same things in it, the book that they're featuring for that month, and bookish goodies. Oh, there's only 7 on this list. I thought there was 8. I totally miscounted. There's probably more subscription boxes. These are just the ones I know about. Next, there's Novelbox, spelled N-O-V-L. This one I actually just found out about yesterday while I was surfing the booktubes. So I got on their website to figure out how it worked, how much it would be, and what books you can choose from, which curators they have. and it seems like it's just luck of the draw. Like, you don't pay for this one, you just put in your name, address, email, and they pick 2 winners every month, which, that's kind of cool. You don't even have to pay for it, it's just kind of like luck of the draw. I guess my least favorite of the 4 subscriptions that I have done is Bookcase Club. Subscription boxes usually feature new releases, books that are coming out that month. With Bookcase Club, that's not the case. It's just 2 books for $9.99. You kind of pick the genre that you like, and then they just kind of pick 2 books for you and send them to you. Next, I guess, is Book of the Month. Book of the Month, I just didn't like that the copies of the books have Book of the Month on the outside spine. Here's what I mean when Book of the Month kind of puts their little emblem on the books. I have a couple down here. There's Artemis, The Chalk Man, which I want to read this Halloween, Broken Girls. There's The Possessions, which this one actually wasn't one of the 5 featured Book of the Month books. This was an extra one that I picked out for myself. But I think you had to buy a Book of the Month book to get another one. I don't remember. Quality books. I just hate that so much. And I don't remember, I think there might have been 1 or 2 bookish goodies in the box, like a bookmarker and some little simple thing. So next I'll talk about Uppercase. Uppercase Box is a subscription for young adult books. With this one you get 1 book, and it is curated by the same lady every time. Her name's Lisa, and actually follow her on Goodreads. Oh, that's another one. Follow people on Goodreads. Uppercase, you would get a new released YA book, and usually the book was signed or it came with a little book plate, and Uppercase Box is super cute. It comes in this little like bag. It's 1 hardcover new release YA book by Lisa. Oh my god. Uppercase I probably subscribed to the longest. Uppercase Box I think I subscribed to for the longest amount of time. The book is in the mail every month. You get 1 new release hardcover YA book, and it comes in this little cute canvas bag that says Uppercase on it, and it's usually a signed book, or it comes with a book plate that's signed by the author. And there's always a little note in there, and there's always little notes or like, what do they call those? Spoiler cards? And inside all of these boxes they usually have like a spoiler card that has all the items listed on it, or a little note from the curator. Like with Uppercase, Lisa would write a little note about what the book is about, and then she would say, "Happy readings, Lisa." And lastly, I'll talk about Quarterly. Quarterly is a little bit different. Quarterly, I believe you can subscribe to up to 3 months at a time. Quarterly was awesome, and I totally want to subscribe to this again, just like Outcry, just like all of them. And of course, I would always subscribe to the YA one. This one, they actually had like other genres, I think, incorporated in the website. And with Quarterly, okay, this is what makes Quarterly stand out among all the others, is that Quarterly is curated by usually the author, I think. And okay, so the last Quarterly box that I remember getting was Beth Revis's A World Without You, and it had bookish goodies in it that pertained to the book. It had the little card by her, and the book was filled with personalized notes and little extra little snippet things from the author. Quarterly does this. The author writes these little post-it notes out, sticks them in the book, and then you're like reading it, and then you get a little inside scoop of like what the author was thinking or what inspired this chapter. That is the most beautiful thing I've ever experienced in my life. You didn't know that you had all these resources right in front of you, did you? You're welcome. Next we have Level Most Difficult. 1. You can sneak into a publishing company and pretend that you work there. 2. You can Facebook stalk publishing companies or people that know about books until they befriend you. 3. You can apply to jobs at publishing companies. 4. Move in next door to well-known booktubers. Take peeks inside their mailbox because they will get ARCs in the mail that you can go over and ask to borrow. 5, okay, no, none of those are legal or practical or safe. Last tactic I have for you, and probably the most difficult, is to go to book expos or book festivals. This might take money and this might take some driving. As someone who has never actually gone to one, it's probably worth it. I really only know about 2 big, again, YA book expo festival things, and that is BEA, or Book Expo of America, and that's usually held in a big city. Those are usually held in New York or Chicago. I think it's New York most years. This is basically a huge venue full of tables where authors that we love are sitting there greeting, talking to fans, and signing arcs of their next newest book. So basically heaven. And lastly, the answer to my prayers, YALLFest. I've never been to YALLFest. I don't know even what it stands for.
According to Wikipedia.
So, among further inquiry in the Googles, I found out that YALLFest was founded by Jonathan Sanchez of Blue Bicycle Books in 2011. What? Directions to Blue Bicycle Books.
Blue Bicycle Books is 7 hours and 19 minutes from your location by car in light traffic. Here are your directions.
Are you serious? So, when is YALLFest, you ask? It is actually November 9th and 10th this year, which is in like 2 months. Like a month and a half. Oh my gosh, I'm so flippin' excited. I believe that the same thing as BEA is here, like, you know, the famous authors and their arcs, and you get the books and you read the books. And booktubers come there, and authors and arcs. I'm so excited. Nothing better go wrong. I want to go to this so badly. What's the worst possible disease a person can get? If I contract said disease for some unknown reason, I am still going. You can put me in a plastic bubble with little arm sockets with gloves so that I can do things, and I will go. Nothing is stopping me from driving 7 hours to a book convention. That is all I have for you guys today, and I'm going to end this video with a little bit of teaser for my next video. I would like to point out what this looks like. This looks like blue light hitting my face. And we get blue light from TVs and computer screens and phones, and it's been giving me headaches, like literally headaches. My eyes hurt, and then that causes my head to hurt, and then I feel sick. I think this blue light is giving me headaches. And upon some further research that I did, I found out some information about blue light. So I ended up ordering a pair of glasses that they're super cute. No, I don't actually need prescription glasses, but these glasses are different. They cancel out blue light. I think it's like up to 90% of blue light they cancel out. They are in the mail, in transit right now, so I'll probably get those and have them in my next video. I want to wear these glasses in my videos, not because I'm actually looking at a screen right now, because I don't even have a viewfinder thing, so I might just wear them because they're cute. So stay tuned for cute glasses, book hauls, wrap-ups, all of the things. Bye! We'll see you next time.